The universe of the internet is vast and ever-expanding. One such danger lurking in the digital nebula is cross-site scripting, or XSS. Imagine a malicious script, a foreign entity, injected into the very fabric of a trusted website. This, in essence, is the crux of an XSS attack. XSS attacks exploit vulnerabilities in how websites handle user input. By injecting malicious code into web pages, attackers can hijack user sessions, steal sensitive information, and even take control of user accounts. Understanding XSS is paramount to navigating the digital cosmos safely. Just as astronomers study celestial objects to understand their nature, we must delve into the world of XSS to comprehend its mechanisms and implications. The internet is like a bustling city, a digital metropolis teeming with activity. Websites are like buildings, each with its unique architecture and purpose. Some are simple and functional, while others are complex and ornate. This code, a symphony of instructions, dictates how websites function, how they interact with users, and how they display information. However, this digital city is not without its dark alleys and hidden dangers. XSS attacks exploit these vulnerabilities, injecting malicious code into the very fabric of the web. Like explorers charting unknown territories, we must tread carefully, armed with knowledge and awareness, to navigate the digital landscape safely. Websites are not static entities, they are dynamic and interactive. They rely on user input, a constant stream of data flowing from our keyboards to their servers. This input can take many forms, from simple text entries to complex file uploads. This river is essential for the website's functionality, but it can also be a conduit for danger. XSS attacks exploit this vulnerability by injecting malicious scripts into user input fields. Once inside, they can wreak havoc, compromising data, hijacking sessions, and even taking control of user accounts. Protecting user input is therefore paramount to preventing XSS attacks. By implementing robust input validation and sanitization techniques, we can build dams against the tide of malicious code. Within the realm of XSS, there exist different breeds, each with its unique characteristics and attack vectors. Stored XSS is like a venomous spider, planting its web within the website's database. This malicious code lies dormant, waiting for unsuspecting victims to stumble upon it. Reflected XSS is more akin to a boomerang, the malicious script bouncing back from the server to the user's browser. DOM-based XSS operates within the user's browser, manipulating the document object model, DOM, to execute malicious code. Each type of XSS attack presents its own set of challenges and requires specific mitigation strategies. Understanding these distinctions is crucial for building a comprehensive defense against this multifaceted threat. Section 5. Reflected XSS, a closer look. Let's delve deeper into the world of reflected XSS, a particularly insidious breed of this attack. The attacker injects malicious code into a website, but instead of residing permanently on the server, it's reflected back to the user's browser through manipulated links or forms. This attack vector relies on social engineering, tricking users into clicking on malicious links or submitting infected forms. Once the user interacts with the tainted content, the malicious code is executed within their browser, granting the attacker access to sensitive information or even control over their account. Reflected XSS attacks highlight the importance of user awareness and vigilance. Section 6. The anatomy of a reflected XSS attack. To truly grasp the insidious nature of reflected XSS, let's dissect a hypothetical attack, observing its intricate workings step by step. First, an attacker identifies a website with a vulnerable search function, one that doesn't properly sanitize user input. Next, the attacker crafts a malicious link, embedding a malicious script within the search query parameters. This link is then disguised, masked behind an enticing message or offer. Then, an unsuspecting user, lured by the bait, clicks on the malicious link. Following this, the user's browser, following the link's instructions, sends a request to the vulnerable website, including the malicious script within the search query. After that, the website, unaware of the danger lurking within the request, processes the query, including the malicious script in the search results displayed to the user. Finally, the user's browser, interpreting the script as legitimate code from the trusted website, executes it. Section 7. The risks of XSS, a Pandora's box. The consequences of a successful XSS attack can be far-reaching and devastating, unleashing a Pandora's box of digital woes upon individuals and organizations alike. XSS attacks can grant attackers access to sensitive user data, including login credentials, credit card information, and personal details. This stolen data can then be used for identity theft, financial fraud, or other malicious purposes. XSS attacks can hijack user sessions, granting attackers unauthorized access to accounts and sensitive information. This can lead to unauthorized transactions, data modification, or even impersonation of the victim. XSS attacks can be used to deface websites, replacing legitimate content with malicious or misleading information. XSS attacks can be used to deliver malware to unsuspecting users. These risks highlight the critical importance of implementing robust security measures to prevent XSS attacks. Section 8. Prevention is key building defenses against XSS. Just as we fortify our homes against intruders, we must bolster our digital defenses against the ever-present threat of XSS attacks. The first line of defense is to treat all user input as potentially hostile. Websites must validate user input, ensuring it conforms to expected patterns and data types. Before displaying user-supplied data, websites must encode it, transforming special characters into harmless equivalents. By setting the HTTP-only flag on cookies, websites can prevent malicious scripts from accessing and stealing these valuable tokens. CSP sets rules for what content is allowed to load. By defining trusted sources for scripts, images, and other resources, CSP prevents malicious content from being loaded and executed. Websites must undergo periodic security testing to identify and address vulnerabilities before attackers can exploit them. This includes penetration testing, code reviews, and vulnerability scanning. Section 9. Tools of the Trade, Battling XSS with Technology. In the ongoing arms race against cyber threats, we are fortunate to have an arsenal of tools at our disposal to combat XSS attacks. SAST tools meticulously analyze the source code of websites to identify potential XSS vulnerabilities. DAST tools probe websites for vulnerabilities in real time. OWASP act as gatekeepers, filtering malicious traffic before it reaches your website. Modern web browsers are equipped with built-in security features that can help mitigate XSS attacks. These include XSS filters, which block known malicious scripts, and Content Security Policy (CSP) support, which allows websites to define trusted sources for content. By leveraging these tools and technologies, we can significantly enhance our defenses against XSS attacks. Section 10. Conclusion. Staying ahead in the cybersecurity race. As we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of the Internet, we must remain vigilant against the persistent threat of XSS attacks. By understanding the nature of XSS, its various forms, and the risks it poses, we can make informed decisions about our online behavior and adopt best practices to protect ourselves and our data. By implementing robust security measures, leveraging technological tools, and fostering a culture of security awareness, we can stay one step ahead in this ongoing cybersecurity race. The future of our digital lives depends on it.